Hey everybody, my name is Sharon McDonald and I'm happy to be here with you from Orlando. I wish I was outside so you guys could see how glorious it is today. And I am hosting our Golden Drop. And the Golden Drop is just a simple place for you to come and learn how to use your essential oils in a way you may not have even known about, or product information that is pretty in-depth. And again, things you may not have known either about doTERRA as a company or about the product that's highlighted. So we want to welcome and thank all of the people that participated last week. We also want to welcome the FDA and or the FTC and let you know that all of us here are just normal, everyday men and women who come together to be able to share simple tips. There's no diagnosing and no prescribing. So we want to be able to lay that foundation and that groundwork so that people know exactly what they're doing, so no one ever wastes their money. As doTERRA climbs to the very top of the entire direct sales industry, we want to make sure that our customers know that they can count on us for accurate information and easy tips to be able to use in their homes. So thank you so much for joining us. We're grateful for your time. So today I have a little bit of a cold. Yes, a C-O-L-D. And I got it from my 16-year-old son, who does not use his essential oils regularly. And my hands are always in oils, but because I've been traveling, my immune system is extremely low compared to what it normally is. And so I have this really deep congested tightness in my chest and a really deep cough that is quite annoying and irritating, and a lot of drippy nose. So let me tell you about a little trick that I did, and I'm using doTERRA Touch oils. You can also use this with regular oils if you want, and Renee has them. She can hold them up for you guys if she wants to do that. These are the two oils. And I'm using the roller bottles because that's what someone else had. I actually left Frankincense and Peppermint at home, which was actually a good thing for me because one of my little 8-year-olds got a concussion. And he fell on the ice on Sunday and started throwing up on Monday. And he has been laying low. And we have been pouring frankincense and peppermint, frankincense right on the crown of his head, on the back of his neck, and I wanted him to put it internally on the roof of his mouth to help that decrease the tension that the body was feeling and experiencing, and he wouldn't do it. So we're just using these topically. Thanks, Renee. And then so that was him. So I left his at home. So I've been borrowing from other people. And what a blessing, because there was nothing else in the house. No, because we've moved and nobody could find any extra except for what I left in my bag on the bathroom counter. So I'm borrowing peppermint and frankincense. And let me tell you what I'm doing with it. I'm rubbing all over my neck and on my clavicle. Okay. So I start with frankincense all over my clavicle, all over my chest, all over my neck, and I am internally using On Guard Plus, okay, to be able to combat this. I'm taking 3 On Guard Plus a day to be able to help support my body, and I think that I'm going to go ahead and kick this. It's not going to last very long. I know someone who didn't do this protocol, and she has had this for 3 weeks. So anyway, the minute that you, thank you, Renee, that's awesome. So On Guard Plus is a soft gel. If you'll hold one up, Renee, that would be awesome so people can kind of look at it. No, one of the little capsules, if you'll just take it out so people can see. These soft gels are super clever because they put in it On Guard and Melissa and oregano all in one-stop shop, along with black pepper. And so what that black pepper does is it just goes into the sinus cavity. You can feel it in your lungs. You can feel it all over. And you can give these to your little babies. In fact, I'm going to call on Andrea, who is halfway around the world and experiencing something very similar with one of her kiddos today. So there it is. You guys can see how little that guy is, but it's perfect. Just has On Guard in it, Melissa, oregano, and black pepper. So this is something that every family should have on hand. So anyways, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing that 3 times a day and as often as I can do that. And I am eating like candy On Guard throat lozenges. So that is my tip for you today. And Andrea, would you mind sharing what you're doing for cute little Sophia?
I don't mind. I did an iToby scan on her, and so there were some different oils that came up, and so I made a little blend for her that she's carrying around in her little roller bottle, and she puts on her feet several times a day. But we also have been doing Digestin and PB Assist Junior, and also the On Guard Plus. And just once a day for her because she's a little body and I worry about maybe a little too much oregano for her. But we have On Guard going in the diffusers. And when she had a really kind of barky cough, I was using marjoram with some fractionated coconut oil. And she's right as rain today. She is so much better.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, we would love to be able to open up the line for questions. If any of you guys have questions, if you don't mind raising your hand and asking, you have a full crowd here. And if not, we will go ahead and end and talk about how to pay this forward with other people. So do we have any other questions, thoughts? Yeah, Renee?
Doesn't look like it.
Okay. Perfect. So people often ask, oh my gosh, how can I pay this forward? Number one, share these episodes. For more information on the Golden Drop, you can catch us at Sharon McDonald on Vimeo and YouTube. Renee has created a channel there for Golden Drop. So wherever you're at, you can find these. Share them. Share those links with people when they're asking, oh my gosh, what can I do for this? These are quick, short, simple little easy peasy tips that people can use. There's lots of good information there. And the other way is to be able to share essential oils. Open your mouth. People are praying for what we are offering. They are looking for hope and they are looking for you to be able to share what you are using in your home. So if we think about, a light, candlelight, if we were to put that candlelight underneath a bushel, the bushel would catch on fire, right? We want to be able to not hide that light. Nobody would be able to see the light except for the blazing fire you create. And then that blazing fire would die out and there would be no hay for the cattle. And there's just this ripple effect, right? But if we keep that candle lit, and we can see to make more candles, right? We're constantly lighting the way for someone else. That is what happens when we share what our families are using and doing, and that is the purpose of this Golden Drop. The other way is once someone is a wholesale member or customer, they can utilize the loyalty reward program. So the loyalty reward program allows you to buy things at your wholesale pricing and receive rebate points into this special little fund called the Loyalty Reward Cup. Basically, you can just call it that. So it's called the Loyalty Reward Program. It is totally optional. You do not have to do it, but you do receive every quarter 10%, then 20%, 15%, then 20%, 25%, and then 30%. You cap out at 30%. To be able to obtain that, you only need a 50-point order to be able to accrue your interest, right, that's coming back to you in the way of points to spend. Should you choose to, oh my gosh, I'm at 30%, I can't really make my offer or my order this month, we're really tight. Remember, shipping is always free, and you can buy a little lip balm, you can buy a little toothpaste, just something that's super small in cost, in value, to be able to hold your percentage. You don't want to start building that percentage back up. And remember, you don't have to have even a 50-point order in order to hold and maintain that. Only to build it up do you need a 50-point order. So if you have any questions about that, please email us. Please connect with us on our Facebook group, Go Green Group. That is where we're at. And we have an amazing community of oil warriors all over the world that are on there. And we're so happy to invite you there and to participate with us. Again, invite other people. If you're interested in hosting this and co-hosting with us, please let us know. We're happy to do that. You can reach Renee or myself through Renee's email at greenessentialsassistant, all one word, at gmail.com. greenessentialsassistant@gmail.com. Thank you so much for visiting with us today, you guys, and have a great day. See you later.